One local renter is facing a nearly $400 a month increase. Another says that her dreams of buying a home are now crushed. And like a lot of you out there, soaring rent and home prices are putting a place to live out of reach right now.
So in this installment of our Through the Roof series, we talked to two generations of Jacksonville residents about what the new housing reality means for them. Tia Collins has the story.
Because the prices are just exorbitant here in Jacksonville, and they've been that way over the last year or two.
Rebecca Ann Nelson lives at Atlantic Crossing Apartments in Southside. Her mother, Pamela Franklin, lives there too and just received her lease renewal notice.
It was a complete shock this year, almost $400. That's absolutely ridiculous.
The cost of Franklin's 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartment jumping from $1,800 to $2,200 a month, an 18% increase. Franklin has lived there more than 7 years, but her daughter says she has little choice but to pay up.
You know, it's challenging because the market is challenging. Even if she were to move to, say, another rental community, you incur the costs of moving. My mom is older, so she obviously would be paying someone else to handle her move for her.
Nelson expects the same when her lease is up in July.
It's stressful. I have looked at other units in the area and they all are running in the same price range. So it feels like the market is extremely bloated. It feels like the organizations that run these apartment communities are raising the rates out of greed.
We reached out to her rental company, who said in a statement renewal rents are consistent with market rents for similar properties. At 18%, the increase is still lower than the current city average, now about 30%.
Doesn't even seem like that should even be appropriate. So I'd like to see some laws put in place that limit the amount of increase that a company can charge a tenant.
Reporting, Tia Collins, First Coast News, on your side.
It really helped us understand what's going on. Thanks, Tia. And we want you to know that you have rights as a renter. So we checked into Florida law, and here's what we found out. First of all, Florida law does not put a limit on how much a landlord can increase rent when a lease is being renewed, but they are not allowed to raise rent in the middle of your lease. A 30-day notice of a rent increase is standard, but it's not required. And for month-to-month leases, landlords must provide at least a notice of 15 days.